你知唔知你而家睇緊啲咩啊？
你見到我嘅樣，即係代表你而家睇緊
我哋個台咯。
大家好，歡迎收睇今日嘅電視早會，我係阿聰，
我係 Ryan。
Ryan 啊，今日係學校嘅開心嗰日喎，你記唔記得啊？
我記得，但係我唔中意食水果咯。水果有咩好啊？食薯片先過癮㗎嘛。
你想知食水果有咩好處，就要留意以下呢條片啦。去片。
Hi， 又到一年一度嘅健康水果日啦！相信大家已經帶咗自己最中意食嘅水果返嚟，轉頭點樣時間會同班主任一齊食㗎？
今日嘅電視早會，我哋會嚟考一下同學對水果嘅知識，同埋介紹下對水果嘅冷知識。事不宜遲，我哋即刻去片。
我想問下你哋咧，你估水果可唔可以排毒咧？可以，
很好嘅。
我想問下咧，你覺得水果可唔可以排毒啊？
應該得嘅。
我想問下你咧，你覺得水果可唔可以排毒？
我覺得係排毒。
我想問咧，你哋2+3，2份水果3份蔬菜，如果唔食蔬菜嘅話，淨係食5份水果嘅話，咁樣得唔得咧？
得啊。我想問你咧，日日2+3，2份水果3份蔬菜，如果改唔食蔬菜，改食5份水果，你覺得得唔得咧？
我覺得唔得。
唔該晒。想問下你哋一份水果嘅種類有幾多啊？一隻2個橙。唔該晒。請問你覺得每日食幾多水果先叫合適呢？3個。唔該晒。請問你哋覺得每一日食幾多水果先叫合適呢？4。咁你哋有冇食到啊？有。請問你覺得一日要食幾多個水果先叫合適呢
3個。
唔該晒。
問題：食水果可唔可以排毒呢？解答：
可以。水果含有豐富嘅膳食纖維，特別係水溶性嘅膳食纖維，可以促進腸道嘅蠕動，將廢物排出體外，就連腸入邊嘅致癌物質都一齊排走。咁樣就解釋咗點解研究發現食適量嘅水果可以預防大腸癌啦。問題嚟啦，日日2+3，2份水果3份蔬菜，如果唔食蔬菜，改食5份水果嚟代替，得唔得呢？解答：
雖然水果同埋蔬菜一樣提供礦物質、維他命同埋膳食纖維，不過水果同埋蔬菜都有不同之處㗎。水果雖然比其他食物咧嘅熱量較低，但係同蔬菜相比，因為含有果糖，熱量比較高。如果將每日3份蔬菜變成水果嘅話，每日大概會攝取180千卡，需要跑步30分鐘先可以消耗㗎。問題嚟啦，一份水果嘅份量有幾多呢？
一份水果嘅份量咧就等於2個嘅小型水果，例如布冧或者奇異果，又或者一個中型水果，例如橙、蘋果同埋柑，又可以係半個大型嘅水果，例如香蕉、西柚、楊桃，又或者係半碗粒狀嘅水果，例如西瓜粒、綠瓜粒、車厘子、士多啤梨、提子等。又可以係1/4一杯冇添加糖或者鹽嘅乾果，例如提子乾、西梅乾。又可以係3/4杯冇添加糖嘅果汁，例如橙汁同埋蘋果汁。問題嚟啦，請問每日要食幾多個水果先叫合適呢？請解答。
1至到3歲要食半份至1份，3歲至到6歲要食1份，6歲至12歲要食1至2份，12歲至18歲要食2份，成年人同埋長者都要食2至3份。
睇完以上嘅節目，大家有冇對水果認識多咗呢？
記住好好享受同埋班主任食水果嘅時間啦！
拜拜。
哇！原來水果有咁多好處㗎。
係啊，所以你要食多啲水果啦。
知道啦。阿聰啊，咁你平時點溫英文㗎？
唉，咪係死背爛背，但係成績都唔係太好，點算好啊？
快啲睇今日嘅 Morning Chat Show，一定幫到你學英文㗎。
真係㗎，咁快啲去片。
Good morning, students, and welcome back to the Morning Chat Show. Good morning, Antonia.
Good morning, Miss Andrews.
I'm so excited this week. Do you know why? Because we're going to have some special guests who are our ex-students who are English prefects coming to the show really, really soon. I'm feeling elated. What does that mean, students? Yes, it means very, very happy. I'm feeling elated. Are you?
Yeah.
Great. So let's welcome them, and also, first of all, we're going to welcome back Manson, who is one of our English head prefects. Okay, welcome back!
Hello, Miss
Manson,
Andrews.
thanks for
Hello.
joining us to ask questions today. Good to see you. And next we have one of our very beautiful and wonderful English prefects from the school, Irene. Here she comes. Hi, lovely to see you. And next of all, we have another beautiful and wonderful English prefect, Hayley. Welcome back. And our third beautiful and wonderful head English prefect is Joanne. Hi, Joanne. Lovely of you to join us. Thanks so much for coming. Have a seat. Okay. Now, it's really lovely to have you on the Morning Chat Show. You look a little bit nervous. Are you a bit nervous? That's okay. Now, students, the reason that we have invited these girls to join us today is because we want you to know how wonderful it is to be speaking in English and also to be an English prefect. And that's why they're here. So first of all, I'm going to ask Manson, who's one of our head prefects, to ask the first question.
So could you please tell us about your life since living in DC?
Sure. I'm now studying English in CHK, but it's kind of like a high diploma program, and I hopefully can go back to university. And I still study English because I like it. What about you guys?
So I'm currently studying in Community College of City University, also an English major. My program title is English for Professional Communication, so basically it's just English and English. Hopefully I'll be, as Irene, getting into university, also will focus on studying in English.
Great.
What about you?
I'm also studying English in Lincoln University, and in the coming August, I'm going to America for an exchange program.
So which city you're going?
I'm going to the state which is called Wisconsin, which is in the middle of America.
So you're going to have to speak in English there a lot, right?
Yes.
So students, this is why we're learning English. It's so we can travel the world and have the most amazing experiences of our life, like you, right?
Yes.
Great. Antonia, would you like to ask the next question, please?
Yeah, have you needed to speak or write in English? If so, in what situations?
Since I'm now in university and in all situations, we need to use English. For example, testing the professor, or doing assignment, or the document that the professor gave us are all in English. Yeah. How about you, Joanne?
Well, it's basically English every day because, as I said, I'm an English major. Every email, every assignment, every presentation, we have to do it in English. At first, I do feel diffident in using English in front of everyone, like presenting in class, because that's not what you do every day in secondary school. So, at first when I get into community college, I kind of feel diffident in doing so because it's not something I usually do. But now, with more practice and thinking about what I did when I was an English prefect, it really helped me a lot and got improved, and yeah, that's it.
That's great. Now, Joanne, you used a very nice adjective, which was diffident. Wow, has anyone heard of that before?
No.
Wow. Yeah, well, let me explain. Diffident means the opposite of confident. And it means that you're not confident. So when Joanne was speaking, students, she was saying that she felt shy or not confident. So diffident happens to be our word of the week. What is it, everyone?
Diffident.
And what does diffident mean?
Not confident.
Great, thanks for that. Okay, everyone, I have a question now. Do you think it's important to learn English in Hong Kong? I mean, some of the students may not think it's important because in Tuen Mun they don't have to speak so much English, but do you really think it's that important? Anyone?
Well, I think it's 100% important because when, like, say for example, I'm doing English in the higher diploma program, like all the texts, projects, presentations, assignments, they all have to be in English. And one of my friends, she's actually studying social work, but like the presentation that you're doing is still English, even though that your English is not that good. So learning English and having good English is kind of like an essential to your life. And also, like, I take English as an interest and I feel very elated when I do it. Like, it's kind of like the best thing that I ever had in my life.
Irene, I love that word that you said, elated. That was our last word of the week, right? Do you remember, Manson, what it means? Elated?
Very happy.
Oh, fantastic. So I'm glad you're so happy learning English. Did you feel diffident at times?
Sure, because sometimes when I talk to foreigners or my like native speaker students, like I was like, my English is that bad. I cannot talk to them because I feel so shy and I was so diffident. But then I feel like it's alright. People can understand me and I can speak still fluent English, and I'm now confident. Like, you don't have to be shy, you just have to do it. Don't like try to make mistakes. It's all right to make mistakes, I think. Yeah.
That's great. That's it. Ladies, anything?
I think it's important to learn English in Hong Kong because Hong Kong is an international city, and we need to. There are many people come to Hong Kong and from other countries, and you need to communicate with them because English is the only common language between you and foreigner. And also in the university there are many exchange students and foreigner students that if you want to communicate with them and you would like to learn know more about them, you can only use English to communicate with them.
And do you have any friends that are foreigners?
Yes, I have an Indian friend.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you speak in English?
Yeah, because it's the only common language between us.
Exactly. It's very important, right? Joman, why do you think it's important to speak English in Hong Kong?
What do I think is important?
Yes, or why do you think it is?
Of course it's important.
Oh!
It really opens you up to a whole new world, because English is like a common language among a lot of countries. And as Haley said, Hong Kong is an international city. Everyone from around the world will come, and if you know English, it can really help you to open up yourself to more people from different places and to learn more about them, like the American cultures. And I really think that in Hong Kong, if you know English, it really gives you advantages in the society. For example, so seeking for jobs and making new friends really helps you out.
That's great.
So, how did being an English prefect help you to have a great life after school?
Well, basically for me, I think, I don't know whether you guys watched the 5-Minute English long time ago. It's kind of like talking... What is that, Edam?
Is that the Raining Cats and Dogs?
Exactly! It's Raining Cats and Dogs. Heidi and I was doing it, and we're like having fun. Like, English is just fun, and also like organizing activities, doing assembly right there, like talking to 800 people. Like, you can imagine that, but I did it, and it kind of like is the good thing when I go to school now and I talk to people without fear. Like, I just feel confident, like no longer diffident. Yeah, what about you guys?
So when I was an English prefect, I have to organize different activities for lower form students to attend. I've never thought that I would be able to do that, like gather people around and go outside during the morning assembly, present it to 800 students. I never thought that I would be able to do that, but I did, and it really helped me to pluck up my courage to speak in front of everyone, which really gave me a chance to improve my English and to build up my confidence. Well, now I need to do a lot of open discussion and presenting in front of everyone, so it really helps me out. If I can like do a morning speech in front of 600 students, I can manage a class.
Excellent. And Manson, you'll know how that feels because you have to speak in assembly sometimes.
Yeah, I totally agree with Joman and Irene, because we have done the same thing. We just go upstairs and have a presentation and promotion to the student in front of 800 students. So sometimes I feel diffident, but things get better when I try to improve myself, and I just try to read more and listen more and write more English. And I think things get better after when I join the English club.
That's great, thank you. And what was that word of the week, everyone? It is diffident. And what does diffident mean?
Not confident.
But if you're an English club, you become confident, right?
Yeah, right.
That's great. Anyone else would like to say anything? Well, let's move on to the next question, shall we?
What are your fondest memories of TTC as an English prefect, Irene?
Well, we used to have English flea markets where we all English prefects gather together and then we sell products. But the point is that all students have to speak in English, and it's kind of challenging, but they did a great job. Like, they come and say, how much is this? I want this. Can you give me a discount? And this is kind of fun because you have the interaction, and when you go travel all around the world, you can definitely apply those knowledge. And I feel like when people talk in English, I feel happy about it because it is kind of like you're improving time to time, and I'm so elated to see it again.
And for me, the funnest moment is to work with Irene because we were partners in the past as an English prefect, and we always work like twins. And we went to the morning assembly to do the promotion together, and we recorded the TTC TV show together also. So for me, the funnest moment to be an English prefect is to work with Irene.
So nice.
My fondest moment is kind of like off the handful. You can't do it, but I did. Well, there used to be a prefect room next to the basketball court. The prefect room is only allowed for prefects, like prefect with red badges. But I, as an English prefect, I would say I'm one of them, so I'll just go inside and use the microwave to heat up my lunchbox, which is like not allowed. But like one time Miss Lai was like, why did you use that facility, because that's not for regular students? And I was like, I'm an English prefect as well, I have that privilege.
And we still have badges, Joman. In fact, we have badges for English prefects, special ones if you are selected as a leader, and then the highest honour of all, which is the head prefect badge. So yeah, it still gets you places. Yeah. Okay, so we're almost finished, and we've got another question here, which is, do you have any advice for students about being an English prefect?
Yeah. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and fight for the chance to be English prefects. Because like from mistakes you learn. If you don't make mistakes, you'll never learn. So be prepared to make mistakes and overcome it, and you'll become a more like professional English speaker. Yeah.
What a great attitude. You must have had some wonderful teachers here at TTC, Joman.
Yay!
Who are your English teachers here?
Miss Lai!
Did she pay you to say that?
No.
I can't say that. Okay. Hayley, how do you feel about that?
I think being an English prefect provides many chances for us to speak in English because like we are living in Hong Kong, we have less chances to speak in English. But as an English prefect, you always need to use English to organize an activity or even promote in the morning assembly, which is you would never do it even as a normal student. So I think if you want to be an English prefect, just don't hesitate because you will not know what you can get, what you can learn until you try it.
And other than that, you can make friends like with similar interests. When I decide to be an English prefect, I don't really expect that there are a lot of people doing it. When I was doing it, like I feel like this is kind of like an English circle that people love English come together and we kind of like share that kind of spirit and enthusiasm, and I feel very supportive sometimes. And also like you don't have so many chances when you're in classroom because like we are speaking Cantonese, like we don't speak in English unless this is in English class. So like English prefects do help you to become more confident, to speak more in English. So like come and join us, okay? Come and join us.
That's great. Because actually our students at our school are diffident. They're very shy to talk to me. I go hi and they go, oh, they're too scared to talk to Miss Andrews. But just give it a go, right? Manston, what's your opinion?
Yeah, I think joining English Club is a good choice for you to learn English, especially when, you know, just like what Haley said, you know, we live in Hong Kong, we don't have much chance to speak in English. But joining English clubs really give us an opportunity to train our English in terms of reading and speaking and listening and all the things, and because you need to use English all the time. So I think it really helps you and it really helps me. I think joining English club really helps me because I was diffident, but now I'm much more confident in speaking in English.
Okay, so that's fantastic. It's almost time to end the morning chat show. However, we have some fruit in the middle of the table. And guess what today is? It is fruit day at school. Yes, it is. Oh. And does anyone know the name of these? Strawberries. Great, but does anyone know other words in English that end with berries? So you've got strawberries, and we've got
Blackberries,
raspberries, great.
Cranberries,
Blueberries,
blueberries,
greenberries,
boysenberries. Oh, and gooseberries. Chinese gooseberries are actually the green kiwi fruit. And we had that on the morning chat show. They originated in China, but then everyone thinks it's from New Zealand. Yeah. So today, everyone's going to have a strawberry. Okay, let's just have a strawberry and let's just finish off the chat show as everyone's finishing off there. So, the word of the week, everybody, is...
Thank you.
The word of the week is...
Diffident.
What does it mean?
Not confident.
And are you diffident or confident now?
Confident.
Fantastic, that's lovely. Now, just to finish off, everyone, thank you so much for coming. It's really lovely that you took time out of your busy schedule to come today. It's been just a delight. Thank you also, Manson, for joining us again. And I'm very sad because, students, this is going to be Antonia's last session with us as the co-host for the morning chat show. So I'm feeling rather emotional now. So I want to wish you the very best on behalf of TTC. We have loved having you here. Come back and see us again, I'm sure you will. And we wish you the very best for your return to Germany. Okay, thank you so much for that. Okay, everyone, let's give Antonia a clap goodbye. Let's give ourselves a clap for the And don't forget the word of the week, which is... Diffident! See you later, students. Bye!
你而家知道點樣學英文啦，咁你又知唔知道學校有咩地方俾我哋學英文㗎？
梗係知啦，咪係3樓嘅 CERC 咯。聽講 CERC 嚟緊有新活動喎。
係啊，咁詳情係乜嘢啊？
想知詳情咁就即刻去片。
Student reacts to CERC. This episode, Cyber Audio Visual Station.
So have you heard of the Cyber Audio Visual Station?
Oh no, never heard of it. Is that a high-tech?
I have no idea.
Information time!
CAPS is basically a station for students to watch movies on MacBooks to get extra chops.
You need to watch the movie for 20 minutes to get a chop if you bring your earphone with you. And if you forget to bring your own earphone, you can borrow one in CRC, but you are required to watch the movie for 30 minutes to get a chop. Also, a brand new movie comes out every 2 weeks.
All you need to do is to finish one worksheet while watching the movie. Hand it in to Miss Zhang on or before the 13th of May for the first movie and the 27th of May for the second movie.
The top 2 students may have a chance to get a $50 Muji voucher. Wait! The names of the winners will be posted on the notice board outside CERC. Yay!
Students question time. What are the procedures?
Firstly, you need to sign in when you enter CRC. Secondly, you need to read the catalog and choose a movie. Then you go to watch the movie on MacBook.
Question time! So, what's your opinion about the cyber audiovisual station?
Come to CLC and react!
話咁快，今日嘅電視早會又完啦。
我哋下個 Day 3再同大家見面啦，拜拜。
楊潔篪回應話：兩國關係出現改善跡象，但係亦都有脆弱之處，需要互相付諸努力。而家將會喺今日出席日中韓3國合作論壇。